What it do, y'all? G-Rose, Roosevelt for Prez. This is the Crypto Hour. And of course, I want to thank you guys for tuning in. You could be anywhere in the world. Instead, we're here chopping crypto. And we just made it to 700 subscribers. Now, I told myself I wasn't going to be concerned about the amount of subscribers I have, but more so the amount of videos that I'm putting out. But it really means a lot to me that you guys are subscribing, all in the comments, engaging. That's really what I do this for. So thank you so much for that. All right, let's get into the video. And of course, this video is why I chose crypto over stocks. All right, now full disclosure, I didn't quite choose it over stocks because I still love stocks. All right, I have a whole monthly dividend investing strategy. I got into weed stocks very early, and I do trade S&P 500 futures in the morning. But when it comes to concentrating my energy and my focus, it's definitely in crypto. So the first reason why I chose crypto over stocks is because I wanted to be a part of something that was new, exciting, and innovative. All right, when we think Web 3.0, DeFi, NFTs, the whole shebang, it really just blows my mind, right? And when I think of stocks, just historically, since I was a kid, I always thought of stocks like Warren Buffett, these old white-haired guys, Wall Street and all that. Just didn't seem that fun to me. Yet when I think of crypto, it's like Win Lambo, it's like Dogecoin and funny memes and just good energy. Could be toxic at times, but I'm ready for all that. And even that's exciting to me, to be honest. So when it comes to NFTs, the metaverse, DeFi, that is something that really gets me going from a tech aspect, and I want to be a part of it. I feel like by the time the rest of the world catches on, you and I, who are on the ground floor of this, are going to be very rich. And then that leads me to the second reason why I chose crypto over stocks. A part of me feels like I missed out on the .com boom. Right now, I did go back and study the .com boom, and it really reminds me a lot of like the ICO boom of 2017, where, you know, people were just starting websites that had a .com and they were going public and then getting all this money. Everybody's rich, but then where are these companies at now, right? For me, I was a little too young back then, right? I was a kid in the 90s. Early 2000s, and I didn't have the opportunity to get in these IPOs, and I'm making up for that now by investing in crypto and being on the ground floor of it. All right. Third reason why I chose crypto over stocks, you guys, is, to be quite frank, stocks are just boring, to be honest. I mean, look, they're really safe. If you really want to be safe, you can just invest in like the S&P 500 index, or, you know, an IRA, something that's going to mature over time, but is really not risky like that. To me, that is not exciting. It doesn't get me going. Now, it's smart, right? I'm not a financial advisor, but it is wise to invest in stocks. And I look at it as more a retirement fund for the future, right? When I look at my portfolio, I'm looking at 20 years from now, this being something that can hold my money better than the bank could. When I look at some of my portfolio and I look at stocks that I purchased in, say, 2018, these gains are not massive like that. Now, I'll be honest, the dividends are really good because they're steady, consistent. I only invest in stocks that have never missed a dividend payment. If they have, I get rid of them, okay? Still, to say that it's not exciting, it's boring, I'm not checking my Fidelity or M1 Finance account like I'm checking my trust wallet, fam. I'm just not. It's boring. And then the fourth reason kind of piggybacks off the third reason why I chose crypto over stocks. And it's because a 10x, 20x, 100x, or even 1000x is totally possible. And I'm not talking about 10, 20 years down the line. People can accidentally 1000x in crypto. I'm constantly getting in a project where I'll double up, and the double up is like a day or two, right? So let alone a 10x or a 50x, those are all possible. And that's because there's constantly a flood of new, young, energetic people coming into the space. At any time there's energy, there's people that can take advantage of that, like you and I. Now, of course, the fact that there is, 10, 20, 100x gains makes it a lot more risky. But the bigger the risk, the higher the reward in crypto, okay? So even though it's risky, you have to do your research to try to minimize that, all right? And that's what I do. I do a lot of research. While people are watching Netflix, I'm researching. And I encourage you to do the same thing, fam, because you can really change your life and your family's life by being in early in Web 3.0. And then, of course, that leads me to the fifth and final reason I chose crypto over stocks, fam. And that is because I have the unique ability to stomach volatility. Stocks, again, are very stable, right? Up, down a little bit, right? See, with crypto, you could literally put $500 in today, wake up tomorrow, and your balance could say $250. All right. Now, who can stomach that? Can you stomach that? I know a person who I got into Bitcoin relatively early back in 2017, which isn't that early, but it was before the big takeoff of 2017. And I got this person into Bitcoin. They invested, they put 200 in. And then after, December 2017, the all-time high 2018 comes, and they're looking at their portfolio and say that $200 is now $120, and they pulled their investment out, and they were looking at me like I ain't know what the hell I was talking about. And I had to live with that, right? It's not a good feeling when you encourage your friends to get in an investment and then they lose a large portion of that in a matter of a few months, right? Now, I'm sure this guy now is kicking himself, but there's a certain belief you have to have in it in order to be able to stomach the volatility. Also, like they say, knowledge is power. You can go and look, study the guys that, bought, 1,000 Bitcoins at $8, and then the price dropped down to $5.50. And so they sold out of it and moved on, right? Those guys are all over the place, right? You don't want to be them. You want to do your research, only invest in projects that you believe in, not these stupid ass shit coins, Elon's ball sack and all that. Do what you want, but make sure you're taking the time to research, because again, you could change you and your family's life by picking the right ponies, fam. All right, and so now I want to open up the discussion to you guys, right? We're at 700 subscribers now. Don't be shy. You can jump in. Let me know, what do you guys like more, crypto or stocks, and why? Right? I sat here and told you why. I want to hear from you now. If you like crypto better, I'd like to know why. If you like stocks just a little better, I'd like to know why, fam. All right. I'm not going to hold you guys any longer. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. You know what it is. G Rose, Roosevelt for Prez. This is the Crypto Hour. Peace.